One of the biggest problems in the RichTextBox is to change fonts when they are mixed. If I click here, you can see it's Constantia, and when I click on this line, you can see it's Gabriola. This here is Javanese text, and the last one is Lucida handwriting. This one here is Georgia. So to change this, let's say to MS Sans serif, over here, what will happen is nothing. Nothing will happen. Okay. So let's say, for instance, now this is the way that just happened. Nothing happened when you do it like this. So just for in case you say, I want to check for a system problem, because what happened is your font is changed to nothing. Now if I change this to this, you do a test to see if the font, if the font is set to nothing, and that is exactly what happened. So when we stop here, let's give him a stopper here, and we run this, and we say okay, you see, checked, false, blah blah blah. Okay, good. So let's leave it first. So let's leave it first and say I want to select that one. Okay. Now we put our blocker back, and we say okay, change this to sans serif. It will give you the opportunity, well, the test to say, is it nothing or is it not? And you will see it is not nothing. So this is what's going to happen. Okay, yeah, are two of them. Blah, 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 blah. One of them have to die. Which one is which one? That one have to die. Yes. So let's stop this again and start again, and we select them. Let's go put the stopper on, and we're going to change the text. Then you will see what happened here. So if it is one font only, it will select that one. But now you do this, and what happened? Why do you have a stopper there? Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Come on, man. Nothing happens. It's just the same. Don't matter what you do. So when you, let's say I do this guy. This is only one font, and that's Georgia. So when I want to change it to sans serif, you change it to sans serif. No problem. It's Microsoft Sans serif. But that one is Georgia, and that one is something else. So let's say I select this one and I change this to sans serif. Did something happen? No. You still say the same. But if you do it like this and you activate this using the save method. And I want to change all, let's say, to sans serif. There it changed and everything stays the same. And this is what you have. That is sans serif, that's sans serif, and even the last one is sans serif. So if you, let's say we go back. Okay, so now, okay, and that was a Control Z, so by the way, as you can say, I want to change everything. This is like in Constantia, this is, okay, that's Constantia, and this is Gabriola, this is sans serif. Okay, so that's Lucida cell phone. So let's go back one more. Okay, so let's say we do that one and change only that one to before, yeah, that one is off. So let's say we change it to Segu. Then it will look like that, and just save it. Okay. Last chance to show you. I change it to, let's say, Arial Black. Arial Black. No, it's not Arial Black. But if I want to change it, let's say, to something that we can see easier, make it, okay, give it a simple thing, then we know nothing happened. We try again, and we say, make it small, Microsoft Himalaya. Zook. There it is. So if I okay, just take the save font off. Let's make it larger, and you can see something else happened here, because that, I don't know what happened. What happened? What happened? What happened? Why didn't you change that one? Ah, it deleted. It's deleted for some reason or other. But all your stuff is gone. All your stuff is gone. Now this is one of the most difficult moves you can do, it seems like. It seems this is the most ridiculous way to do it. It's so strange to see everything changes. How can you change the font to one font only? What do you think? What do you think is this? Segu, 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 Segu. Everything is Segu, and your bold, underline, bold, and strike out, and that one the same. Everything is still there. So what I've done was I run this. So I use a SkipME because when I say the selection length changes, this is select index change, but when you have a selection, you see there's nothing here, okay, but we have a different places, different things, so it changed. So just to skip that one, but this is your selection start, selection length, and that is how I done it on this side. Run it character by character to change the font, to keep your size and your style the same as it was. It's only the font family that change. Only the font family. Okay guys, this is the only way I can find it to work. So for instance, if I say, now this, as you know, is different fonts totally. There's no, that's Constantia, that is something else, and this is something else, and this is something else, that one is something else. So the moment you want to change and you use your save font, and let's say we select everything and we make it, you must remember not every font read everything. I will show you that one too. It can be, man, can be so time consuming to do this, but at least it's working. Everything is still the same. The edge sweet spot is only bold, that one is only underlined, that one is bold, striked and underlined, and this one is all for bold, italic, strikeout and underlined. And even your background to foreground color stays the same. As I say, not all fonts are, let's say for this instance here, I changed this to sans serif because my sans serif is one of the few that you can actually add all kinds of things. Let's save it there just to show you here what I mean. This is something totally different. Let's go for that guy. If you say this for that one, sans serif, micro sans serif, you will see that one. You can actually see there. But the moment you put it in, let's say behind this, you won't see it because the font doesn't allow it. Now it looks like that. Let's say we this is spelled, okay, that is spelled, you know. So let's go back and we revert the program back to where it was. That's it. Okay, we already saved it to that one. Okay. So yes, if we change this to Georgia, it will change it to Georgia, but we have a problem. If I want to add this in there, you get that. It's only a block. So if you, let's say for instance, you want also a, I want a heart. I want a heart. Okay. Put it over there. Just insert it over there. It's nothing. So if I change it, there's some of the fonts that do it. Like I'm not even. I think it's Corbel. Corbel don't see it. Gabriola, nothing. Japanese text, nothing. Oh, sorry. Just make it like this. Gabriola. Now you see it's something different. You see something totally different here. Each font, each font change it. The Georgia doesn't see it. That's another idea. Nothing happened there. And so you can continue on and on and on. But when you do this, it's immediately apparent that it's there. It's there. Depends on your font. Now this is a very long thing. For just in case you maybe are into Chinese or something, or there are different, there's Chinese, there's Japanese, and different signs, and we are all different. And if you maybe do Braille, here's your Braille character or a Braille alphabet. So if you want to remember the Braille, just remember the position. Okay, so when I go to that one and I go to 844, there's your Braille. Okay, so there's your Braille stuff. Maybe you can put it over here for your beginning of a Braille and just say at that position. So every time you start, you can directly go back to your Braille. But this is just to show you guys how to change your font and keep everything in place. Enjoy it. Well, let me just show you the steps again. That is just to show you everything over there, and I can even maybe copy it into the video as well.